Failure is a good thing. It shocks you, right? But it's the truth. I want us to flip the script of failure, because the truth is failure isn't proof that you're not good enough. It's proof that you are in the game. What if failure is not the end? What if failure is the instructional manual you have been avoiding? You see, most people fear failure, but the ones who grow, like myself, we study it. Because every misstep is a message, and every setback carries a lesson, if, only if, you are willing to learn and listen. If you've been feeling stuck, ashamed, or you feel like giving up after things didn't go as planned, this video is your reminder that failure is feedback, and feedback is fuel. So let's dive into it and see how to fail forward and fail our way into freedom. Failure is not the end, sisters and brothers. It's honestly, at best, simply feedback. At best, it's not a reflection of your worth. It's a lesson that guides you towards your success. Because ask yourself this question: how many opportunities have you passed over because you feared failure? Ask yourself that question. The truth is, failure is part of the process. Now imagine if you were putting together a project and or even a new business, and you woke up in the morning and you said, okay, today I'm going to do something new. I'm going to do this business. I'm going to start here. And you decided, I'm going to put all my life money, into it. And at the end of it, you lose everything. Did you really lose everything? Or did you pay for knowledge? Did you pay for your ignorance? Because ignorance comes at a cost. It does, whether you know it or not, or like it or not. You would pay something for ignorance. Always. You will pay something. Now, you can look at it in two ways. Oh my goodness, my life is ruined. Everything is gone. I don't have anything again. All gone. Blah, 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 blah. And then from there, the possibility of you committing suicide is high, or going into a deep depression. Really high. Or you could be the other person that looked at it and say, yes, this money that has gone has hurt me. But what did I learn from this process? What did I learn that I can use again for the next step? Because don't forget, it's not the amount of times that you fall. It's actually more about the times that you get up. We've talked about resilience. So if you then look at it, okay, how can I avoid doing this again? What have I learned? And how can I do things differently to get a new and better outcome? What even happens to your mind? It opens up. And then you start to attract, because we're all magnetic. Whether we like it or not, or know it or not, the fact that you don't believe in it doesn't mean it's not true. We're all magnetic. So you're magnetizing all the results that you have in your life just by what you are putting out there to come back to you. Your vibrations, the attractions, everything is coming back to you. The man that looked at it as a lesson and looked at how he could learn all the lessons from it, to know what to do more of, to know what to do less of, which one worked. And the man that said his life is ruined completely and nothing good can come out of him, which one do you think will move faster? Your guess is as good as mine. So can we then conclude that failure is part of the process to your success? What if we then look at it as, okay, let's fail forward, okay? Because we understand that every failure is an opportunity to learn. So we now understand that this thing we failed at is a lesson. Now we're saying, okay, every failure that we have had is an opportunity to learn and grow, which then means that you're going forward now. So you're failing forward. Truth, the most successful people aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who fail the most and keep going. That's where your resilience comes in. That's where your resilience comes in, honestly. Because failure is a stepping stone. It is. It's leading you somewhere. You can choose where it's going to lead you to. And if you think of failure as a necessary part of your journey, like I already mentioned, each failure is a chance to becoming better and stronger for your next opportunity. Each failure, that's what it does. You can get stronger. It helps you. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper agency for lack of imagination. And he went bankrupt multiple times before creating Disney. His failures taught him to innovate and persevere. He was fired for Walt Disney, that created all those cartoons, to lack of innovation is what he was fired for. And he could have gotten up and he could have said, you know what, they're so correct. I lack imagination. I'm just going to go and sleep in my room, and if death comes, I'll be awaiting it. Or let me just go and be a cleaner, because maybe I'll be a better cleaner. But see what he built? We can never talk about history without adding Walt Disney to it. Impossible. Because why? He said, I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna keep going. And this one was just a setback. It's moving me to my next, and my next, and my next. The Bible says, for though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. So you too shall rise. Yeah, you have the capacity, you have the ability, you have the brain, you have the capacity, you have everything. So my affirmation for us today is, I embrace failure as a stepping stone to my success. I embrace failure as a stepping stone to my success. And one of the things that I'm going to ask you to do is, I want you to think of a past failure that discouraged you and reframe it as a lesson and write down what you learned from it. This thing I've just asked you to do is a game changer. I do it all the time till now. What did I learn from this? Is it even really true? Or is it just my imagination? Who would I be without this thought? Who am I now with this thought? Why is it in my movie? What do I need to know? What do I need to learn? God, show me. And He always does. The last one, I got a Bible verse and I read it and I was like, I don't get it. Is this Bible verse for me or is it someone else? Yeah, I think Songs of Solomon 3:5. And I was talking about how, a woman was looking for a lover and she went into town to find her lover and all of that. And I was like, am I looking for a lover? Is there something in me, And I heard clearly, you are the lover that you're looking for. I'm the lover that I'm looking for. So I'm not searching for that lover on the outside anymore. I'm the one. So when I feel like I need somebody to do something for me, I can do it for me. Because the one that comes from me is the purest. Purest. And when I start to do it for me, I will teach others how to now do it for me, rather than the other way around. Have I failed before in so many things and so many times? But it hasn't stopped me. I'm like, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yalla, 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 let's go. Now, sometimes we need help. Being able to even look at the past failure, to take learnings from it. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes we're not able to see the good in anything. I remember one of my clients, I said to her, so tell me one thing you're grateful for. She said, there's nothing. I said, what about the fact that you're alive? She said, I would rather be dead. And that thing hit me so badly for her, because she had really given up on living. She said she wishes for death to come. So she would rather be dead, so she can't be grateful to be alive when she actually doesn't want to be alive. So some of us find ourselves in that place. We're not able to help ourselves. That's why I'm here for you. And I pull out my hand, and I hope that you put your hand in my hand and allow me guide you through life, because I promise you I can. I've done it for me and so many others. And success, they say, leaves clues. And if I've done it for others, I promise you I can do it for you too. If you're willing and open and able. And I know that the 3 of them are a part of you. If you watch this video till the end, it means that there's something that you're desiring, and I can help you with it. The last thing I want to talk about though is I've got a book, a new book that transformed you. And I love this book so much because I wrote this for everybody, but I wrote this to the version of myself who needed support at some point in my life. And so I know it will be useful to you. I know. Buy it. It's on the pre-launch at the moment. 10,000 naira, $10 for those outside Nigeria. You'll be grateful that you did. Okay? Don't forget, subscribe, like this video, and share me with others. Let us all grow together. Okay? My name is Adiola. I love you once again. Mwah. Love and light.